Sup guys, it's Dana. Hope all of you are fine. Let's get into the charts. So Bitcoin is still below critical levels, but it is at critical areas also because we are above 20,000, which is good. But if we break below it, it's not gonna be fine because there is some indecision after the downtrend, but not much saying something else. There is no bullish divergence on the 4-hourly. I mean, we are kind of losing negative momentum on this bar, but not much happening, but it's looking good. This candle is looking good, and we do have some indecision after the mini downtrend. So far there's nothing like exciting. I'm still like thinking exactly like yesterday because there is nothing. We are losing negative momentum, yes, on the MACD. Our RSI is not oversold anymore, but there is no divergence on the MACD at least. Not on the RSI either. So if you watched the show yesterday, then you probably do know that I said that we would be like bears were still in control, like sentiment was shifting after the mini rally. Let's have a look at the daily a bit better. Like it's like ranging somewhere around these areas, but we are at critical areas because we are under 20,700, but we are above $20,000. So I don't know which way we're gonna go because there's nothing clear right now. I mean, short term, I'm talking about short term, but we are still in a bear trend. I mean, absolutely. That hasn't changed. Okay, if the weekly in 3 days ends with an indecision candle, plus I think there was bullish divergence on the weekly, we will see if it plays out. It's not like complete yet, but so far, right now, it's looking that way. Looks like it's building, but you know, until it's like complete or almost complete, like give it a bit more time, we can't really say it's valid. Even if it's valid in a bearish trend, maybe it wouldn't like play out, but these are strong like indicators, so it should, but we never know. Markets are markets. Just a moment. On the hourly, we are still below short-term moving average and long-term, but there is one thing that's good, and that is the short-term moving average is above long-term and mid-term. But other than that, I don't see anything If anything, on the hourly, this could turn into bearish divergence real fast if we don't get above 20,700 and close above it. So be cautious. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Let's start with the daily. So we do have hidden bullish divergence on the daily, which is gonna be completing any day soon. So keep an eye on the action, because who knows, Ethereum might start going up and it leads Bitcoin. Just a moment. Okay. But yeah, so far we can't even, like, except for the bearish, bullish divergence, like, there's not much I can say. After the downtrend, we do have some indecision, so market might be shifting to the opposite of this. Three-day chart. I like this candle. We are gonna be closing 3-day in 22 hours. I do like this candle. If we look at Bitcoin's 3-day chart, it looks, this is supposed to be a reversal candle, but so far there is no follow through, so we can't say much. We can't even get what's like a bit disturbing is we can't even close above 20,700 areas easily. Back to Ethereum. So Ethereum's actually looks better after all this strong downtrend. Now 3 days candle ended like this, and the other one is working on having a smaller body right now, but we will see in 22 hours. Weekly is below long-term moving average. There's still bullish divergence building on the MACD, on the weekly, not on the RSI, just on the weekly MACD. But when we look at the short term, okay, good, like we are above 1061. We were below it a little bit, but we are above it. But look, we are still below critical levels, but we are at critical areas. I have to go back and start the music every time. That's why. I'm like kind of disappearing for a second or two. Daily though, if you ask me, overall, bears are still in control. Even looking at this one, I mean, this was a bearish engulfing candle. We'll see how this ends. We'll see how this closes. But if we would close above 1110 at least, it would be better. Then we can try to close above these prices, but we can't even get above that. People are probably shorting in those areas, like, you know, like, because many maybe are thinking or seeing like, even if the fact was that the bottom, like there's a chance the bottom was in, there's no way like we're just going up without any retest to the downside, like last support, recent support levels. So for our bullish things going on the MACD on Ethereum, but nothing on Bitcoin. Do you see what I mean? When was it? I think 3 days ago or 4 days ago, I said that Ethereum is showing a bit more strength than Bitcoin. So maybe Ethereum is gonna be leading the way first. Like, not really, but you know, kind of more. Like, if you look at analysis. Interesting, very interesting. Let's have a look at Atom. The one I thought was gonna be breaking down yesterday because I mean this shooting star here and gravestone doji and a lot of indecision after the uptrend, but I knew it failed when we couldn't break out of this line. We held again, we're still holding, look at this, we're still holding, and then this inverted hammer, let me zoom in. Inverted hammer, whatever. It's kind of an inverted, like it's actually a shooting star, but this shooting star also failed. It failed completely because here I couldn't see that it failed because there was no like body that took out the whole candle, but this one, it failed. It failed completely. On top of that, we got out of this range. This box you see here, I can highlight it real fast. This box that we were ranging from. So we broke out of it and then we came back and tested it and then we just went and hit critical levels. Cosmos, Atom. So you see, we had bearish signs, like there were many shooting stars and gravestone doji after an uptrend. Thing is, you have to also know when it's like it's failing, and it failed the moment that this bullish candle showed up, and this became invalid. This shooting star, like this shooting star, they just became invalid. So trend lines, critical levels are important, even if some like things say like sentiment is shifting. The bulls came in and got this. They got control again. But on the 4 hourly, we do, well, yeah, we do have bearish divergence. It's looking strong though, like candle-wise, if you ask me. On the 4-hourly, it's not looking bad. On the daily, we also have, yeah, bearish signals on the MACD, not complete yet, but it's building. But it's gonna be invalid if we break above 3827 satoshis and close above it. Okay. But nice move of Atom. Very nice one. Cosmos USDT is not as strong, as you guys can see. It's like compared to what Cosmos versus BTC has been doing, and it's not strange. This is not strange. We are still like ranging in this area, like not much has happened. There is no, well, yeah, there is bearish divergence. I take it back. There is bearish divergence already building. Like we can't even come and touch this midterm moving average. It's not like Solana is not look. I mean, sorry, Cosmos USDT is not looking as strong as Cosmos BTC. Solana. Okay, we have to look at Solana later because now I accidentally said its name. By the way, guys, I do like, I'm not like, I don't, I'm pure TA. I'm talking pure TA on this coins. It's not because I own them or I am trading them, like literally. I'm just like talking about it just because it's TA. That's it. That's what I do. So it's not for own benefit or anything like that. And remember, right, I forgot to introduce myself again. Sorry, I keep on doing that, like. It's Dana, guys. Welcome to the show. If you're new to the stream, what I do is TA and I breathe it. So I'm showing you what I can do, and hopefully you find value in it. And if you feel like you find value in it and you're learning from these videos, smash that like. Just smash it, subscribe, and then don't forget to hit the bell so you guys can get notified before I go live next time. And if you want to follow my Twitter, it's in the description below. And bonus information, it's 4 a.m. where I am, so this is a late night show for you guys. I slept like a little bit and I decided to go up and do this and then continue with my day after the stream, so it's gonna be a short one. So Cosmos USDT, we can come and like touch $8. It's like very possible because I do not see real weakness on the daily yet, except for the bearish divergence going on, which is not finished yet, not complete yet. But otherwise, if you ask me candle wise, on the 4-hourly, it's not looking bad. Okay, we just zoomed in. I just zoomed in. Okay, it is looking bad. Be cautious, guys. Okay, where can we come back? How low can we come? So around 6.9 levels, 6.94 levels. possible, but oh yeah, around 6.93, okay? Around 6.93 levels. Hopefully it holds. I can. Yesterday there were a few levels, targets I was talking about, and I said if they broke below it, like some altcoins would go down. And today when I was like going through it, I realized how some of them had like one Satoshi left to break under the levels, and I was like, wow. But they held, they held. We're gonna get into it soon. Okay, but probabilities are looking like we're going to the upside. There is some volume coming back. But yeah, it's this is bearish divergence. Like if we break 6.93, if we break 6.93, we can come back and retest these levels, 6.55, and we break that. Yeah, we're going lower. So hopefully 6.93 holds. 6.95, 6.93, around these areas, not to the dot. Then we have, what else do we have? Cardano. We can have a look at Cardano. Right, I forgot to add that on my description. Just a moment. Better, okay. So what were we gonna look at? Cardano. Okay, not much has changed. We are still within the range. We still can't even get above this level, 0.49, but we are ranging. Bullish, hidden bullish divergence on the daily being built. Very, very real. 12 hourly, kind of the same. Like, it's happening, like the bullish, the positive momentum is building after this. Is it? Let me have a look. Well, not really. Sort of. It is sort of a bullish, hidden bullish divergence, but so weak because it's sort of, it really didn't like play out, and this area is very very critical for us to get above, for us to come and test these areas. And these areas, short-term target, daily, short-term, but it's looking weak. Then we have Mana USDT. We are still below critical levels, still ranging inside this box. Like, it looks like it's been chilling, right? Well, this sideways action is gonna break out hard when it does break out. But we are below this trend line, remember? So no bullish divergence on MACD or RSI. RSI is in neutral territories, 12 hourly chart, and on daily it's kind of bearish. No bullish divergence, no divergence of any sort. 4 hourly, nothing there either. But we are about to come to bullish territories on the RSI. And we are building positive momentum, but as long as we can't even get above this level 0.89, yeah, not much we can say. If we can't even get above that, like, come on. Oh, look, this box that I have in line, it aligns with the with the demand, supply zone too, short-term supply zone. So yeah, guys, this is Decentraland. I mean, there's awesome bullish divergence on the weekly. I'd be like more like comfortable in going long if I was like, if it would come to these areas and hold. We are at very critical like levels, support levels. If we hold this, we're good. Otherwise, if we don't hold this, we might come and see 0.19. It all depends on what Bitcoin is gonna do. Now let's have a look at Mana BTC, Mana Bitcoin. Weekly is not looking bad. What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday? Shooting Star is about to fail, like, well, it did fail. Shooting Star failed. This body kind of took it out. Not completely, but for most of the part. But look, it looked like, you know, the market was tired a little bit, and then we popped, and then it came back down, and all this indecision didn't play out. We held the short-term moving average and we bounced off it. So daily, if we do not close above 4449, let's just say this old level here, there is bearish divergence, so be cautious. It's gonna come back down and test at least 3714. Why is this down here? 3714. You can like see, not this one. If we break around 3714 areas, 3728 areas, somewhere here, we are probably gonna come back down and test these areas level by level. But daily is like, if we can only close above this, I'm gonna be comfortable. Like I would be comfortable like going long. Otherwise, nope, not when I'm seeing this. Not yet. At least if we do what Cosmos did, okay, fine. But let's see if we had any type of retest after we broke out of it. I mean, after we broke out of this range. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, doesn't look like, okay. Daily not looking bad. Sorry. I mean, 4 hourly not looking bad. And, but still, I wouldn't be comfortable like going long unless we close resistance areas, because we can easily just turn down. I mean, resistance areas here. This is sort of a gravestone doji. Do we have bearish divergence on the hourly? No, we don't. We don't at all. But 4 hourly is like, be cautious, but it's looking like it could go up a little bit, but be cautious. I just do not like all this action. What only gives me like a little bit of comfortable, like comfort zone is because I'm thinking, okay, we did like break above this range that it was stuck around, and we did come back and retest it with this candle. Nice wick to the upside, nice bullish candle, you know. And this one seems to wow, my voice, like, I do not like talking a lot in the morning, I mean when I wake up, but I'm here. Good morning. So anyways, looks like we're breaking out, but I'd be more comfortable like Like it would have been good getting in somewhere here after you see a confirmation after it broke out of this level. But right now I'd be cautious.
Swear I won't forget this. Why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up, I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like
We,
a ghost in the
if
world
we
with a
break out
broken
of
heart.
this
I feel like
level
a potion, living on my bloodstream.
4436,
I can feel it
I can
soaking,
see us
choking,
coming all the way
exhausting
to
me.
5130,
I can't move on till I let go. I
51
feel so lost,
around
never
these
at
levels,
home.
Satoshi.
Need to be strong, every
So
breath hold. 'Cause I can't move on till I let go.
keep
I
your
can't
eyes
move
on
on
it
till I let go. I
if
feel
we
so
break out.
lost, never
Because
at
if we
home.
break out,
Need to be
then the
strong, every
bearish
breath hold.
divergence that's
'Cause I
building on the
can't move
MACD is
on
gonna
till
be
I let
invalid.
go.
And I think we will because we are in bullish territories on the our side, definitely. And candle's not looking bad anymore. This one did fail. We couldn't break above it. But give it time. I want to see if we break out of this range like with power, you know? So that is Decentral Decentraland Manor. What else? What else? Link still hovering around, still holding.
I can't move on till I let go.
Ooh.
I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. 'Cause I
We
can't
have
move on
some
till I
bullish
let go.
divergence
I can't
on
move
the
on
4
till I
hourly
let go.
building
I feel
on
so
Link
lost, never
Bitcoin.
at home. Need
Very
to be
interesting.
strong,
Nice.
every breath hold. 'Cause I can't move on till I let go.
As long as we hold 3193, we are okay. Daily is showing signs of hidden bearish divergence. hmm Just a moment. So, okay, we are at critical levels. This is, if you look left, these are all support levels. So if we can't break out of 3470, right here, 3470, it's gonna be like probably having some sideways action or maybe come down and retest this, but I'd be comfortable like going in around these areas if I were to go in after it breaks this area, 3470 area, and it holds like at least closes a 4 hourly candle above it. That would be around these areas here. So if you can at least like come back and close above it with a nice, candle, okay, fine. I'd be comfortable like getting in. But right now, um, there's, well, if you look at this, there is bullish divergence from here to here building, yes. You see, in last stream, I told you damn well I don't want to say something is um, has a bearish divergence when there's a little like let's call it a country here alone on itself, island, like it's on its own, and then another one comes. So there was no bearish divergence if you look at this, but then if you go a little bit back, there is sort of bearish divergence, which kind of played out. You understand what I mean? I just want you guys to understand the difference. Okay, so that's Chainlink versus Bitcoin. We can have a look at Chainlink versus USDT. Still ranging, nothing going on. Well, the bullish divergence is starting to play out. It should start playing out because we have it. Positive momentum has started like for 2-3 days now. It's been going on, but it's weak. Got rejected at the short-term moving average. I mean, I don't really like textbook shooting star and follow through. The moment we broke support levels, we just continued. But there is reversal actions going on now. Did we hit? Yeah, we hit critical areas again, and we're reversing to the upside. And these are the short-term areas. Now, like looking at it now, link USDT. Just a moment. It doesn't look good because of this factor. We have positive momentum building. We are still like in bearish in bearish territory on the RSI, but we have positive momentum building and we are holding critical levels. If we zoom in closer, there is no bearish divergence or anything, but after those strong red candles, we are having some indecision candles, which is also a positive sign for the bulls. That is, if you were to buy at these areas, just a moment, guys, just gonna be drinking some water and just a moment, gotta grab water. And by the way, before I go and bring my water, if you like these contents, don't forget to smash the like if you find value in them, subscribe so you can be here for the next show, and hit the bell so like, you know, you get notified. So I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Where were we? Yeah, link USDT. It's kind of within a range if we look at this to this. If we, well, let's do this. Instead of talking about it, maybe I can just draw it. It's easier. Ah. So, you see, guys, perfect range. If we think about it, it aligns perfectly with this critical level, key level that is drawn already. It's like the hard line is on that with it. So we are ranging. Like if we hold, we are gonna come back and test these areas. We break out of this, like we break out. We are coming here. Simple. We break these areas, we're coming back down here. Simple. We break this area, we're gonna talk about it when it comes. Let's take it level by level. Um, but yeah, shooting star played out. We are holding the range. Nothing like interesting going on with the chain link. Let's look at Matic. My like guys, go back to the show yesterday. Go back. I said I don't know where we were. We were probably somewhere here or here. I don't know. And I said, guys, if we could come back and test these areas, test it, don't break below it, and you see some sort of rejection, like it would be a perfect place to go long, perfect place to get in. And since then, it's up 23% in 20 hours, more than 1% for every hour, even more. So Matic did well. Bearish divergence is invalid. Like this, what I was talking about. It is a bull flag. You see, it turned out to be a nice bull flag. Respected the TA. We are coming to over. Whoa, whoa. We are like overbought. So cautious, guys. Cautious. This is on the 4 hourly, but so expect like okay, we'll get into it soon, but let's look at the daily. Still in bearish, in bullish territories. Daily. Daily is not looking bad. Daily is not looking bad. Guys, there's really not much like holding us until around 3,400 satoshis. Let me check it out with the fib. Get out of here. It's saying around 4,200 satoshis even. Nah, come on. Now I'm talking about like now, like short term. We're not talking that far. Okay, 3-5, 3-5. So I trust the candlestick and the trend lines, like I just I trust that more, but yeah, fib is always good, of course, but not always good. I mean, it's good, but it doesn't always play out. Neither does candlesticks, but it does like give you the the ace like under your sleeve because you can be ahead of your competition when you can read that, and then when you combine it with the Western indicators, it becomes a beautiful cocktail, you see, like a very delicious cocktail. So yeah, Matic is looking good. There is no bearish divergence on the daily. We are not overbought. It's just the 4 hourly that is a bit worrisome. Well, this shooting star is invalid because, hello, bullish engulfing candle. So, Matic BTC. We are at critical levels. We break this, we are going higher. Very critical levels. Targets are at around these. I already had this line, but just to be like see more confirmation, it's around 12, 2587, 2587 satoshis, and we'll see what happens. But nice breakout. Go back to my last stream and see what I was saying. And if anyone like saw this happening because I spoke about it, nice job. So next, next. Guys, don't forget to smash that like, smash it like you've never smashed it before. Just smash it and subscribe, okay? And hit the like. Gotta beat a specific algorithm. You know what I mean? And Phantom. So what happened with Phantom? Yesterday I said we were at critical. First of all, targets hit because we were saying like I was talking about good entry points would be somewhere around these areas, like at the lows. Absolutely not here until at least you see some type of confirmation, but not here. Like wait, like you won't die if you just wait a little bit. Like just wait. But look, FTM BTC is holding critical levels, and we will have a look at FTM USDT as well. But FTM BTC is holding critical levels, okay? I'm still expecting some sort of a pullback, but it's so far, like so far, It's holding. And there is no bearish divergence. You remember what I said yesterday? For us to get some sort of bearish divergence, we could just like, this could just lose positive momentum and we could just like break the trend line and we can go down. That's possible also. That's one scenario. The second would be we'd like actually get above these levels. We'd come and touch this like price target, okay? And this like would be building like this, going lower, and then we would build bearish divergence. Okay, now you can just go to the last show if you want to see the rest, but I already said this yesterday. I'm just repeating it. So that's another scenario. But let's look. Okay, daily there is no bearish divergence. We are just losing positive momentum on the oscillator. So, but mind you, RSI is not bearish actually. It is above neutral levels on the daily. Three 3-day candle. This I don't know. This is no shooting star or anything. Like candles are not looking bad like in Phantom BTC yet, but I do expect a pullback because why? We hit targets. But we are holding critical areas, critical levels. If you guys watch my have if you have seen my streams, then you know I've been fighting with TradingView because every time I come back I see my lines going left and right. I don't know who is changing them, but it's becoming very very irritating. Like it's like annoying me, so now I'm not gonna be spending like 2-3 minutes to perfect it again as I usually do. But here's the trend line. I wish it was a little bit closer, but here it is. We are holding, so we are good. Okay, so FTM USDT. Oh, right, targets. Sorry. Where are my manners? So if we break down, I have bad news for you. It's the same news as yesterday. I don't see any support until like 1029, 1030 levels. There is none. I'm like trying to find, but I can't. This is all I see. These levels are all I see around these areas. I should even put it like a little bit lower. Somewhere around these areas. Okay, I don't see anything else before it. Like, but keep in mind too, short-term moving average looks like it wants to cross over the long term, which is also a bullish thing. It is a good sign. So we'll see what happens. Oh, I really hope it does not break out of this level because this should like hopefully it holds. Looks like it might hold because we have, I didn't see this until now. We have bullish divergence forming on the 4 hourly, guys. This bullish this bearish candle is gonna be invalid the moment this goes above it, closes above it. But still, we have to get above this trend line, okay? That's Phantom. Next. Is there something we forgot? Let's have a glance at Bitcoin. Still same, like nothing going on, literally. What else? We've had a look at Cosmos, right? We've had a look at Ethereum. We've had a look at Cardano, I think. Where is Cardano USDT? Yeah, we already had a look at this one too. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, Aave broke back down within the parallel channel. Like, we need to see some more confirmation, and look how we got perfectly rejected, like at this resistance level. So for for Aave, like, I'd go long if we break out of this, we come back and retest this level, and then we start like going above, like we start going up after a retest. Okay, fine. And I'm talking about these levels. When first it goes up, then comes down, then goes up. Okay, fine. Like I'd be comfortable getting back after the retest and I see some like strength. Okay. Otherwise, right now, let's look at the indicators. There is no bearish divergence. The bullish divergence is still playing out. I like this double bottom like I talked about yesterday. Target's already hit. Next target is, yeah, up at these levels. So we will see. This is Aave Bitcoin, by the way. How long have I been on? Okay. Time to go off soon. Avalanche USDT. No, Ava USDT, sorry. Ava USDT. Um, we are within a wedge. A very huge wedge, okay? Like a weekly wedge. If this actually like starts breaking out, it's gonna be interesting, but we are holding by a thread right now. We'll see what happens. But otherwise, AVA USDT. We have bullish divergence. Nice. Okay, keep your eyes on AVA. Keep your eyes on AVA, okay? We have bullish divergence. This is the stack your sats season, not alt season, not BTC season. This is your stack your Satoshi season. Stack those sats. So keep an eye on this one. If we have any break out of this level and a retest, I'd be comfortable going in there. By the way, guys, this is not financial advice. I always keep on telling you, just my own TA. What the TA is telling me, not my own TA. I'm just reading what the TA is telling us, providing for us. So you know what they say about descending wedges? It's a bullish thing. So keep an eye. Keep an eye. Targets are ready. So keep an eye. Okay, okay. I love how bad BTC is looking on the weekly. I take that back on the weekly, because on the daily it's like, because, look, you remember what I was talking about? Where was it? Ava USDT here. Okay. Now if you go back to bad BTC and we zoom in, You see how we broke out of it? We broke out of it. We came back and kind of tested it, and then we just went up. And then we held these levels. We held these levels, and we just continued going up. So I need to see some type of strength for AVA USDT to feel the same way, like to feel like okay, like it's not bad going in here. So that's but right now, bad BTC. I don't like the candles I'm looking at. I like the daily. I like the daily. I do like the daily. But we are at resistance. Okay? Sorry, I mean, I like the weekly. I like the weekly. I love the weekly. But we are at resistance. And daily is like, I don't like the daily at all. I don't. Thank God, like, this is not like this got invalid because of this candle. Let's see, okay. Is there bearish divergence on the daily? Oh, I just noticed. We are overbought. I didn't see this before I started saying I don't like this. Shooting star. This candle here. So if we do not break above 1956, I mean 1939 area, close above it. I don't like this. I don't like the shape of it. I don't. We are probably gonna reverse down. Yeah, we're probably gonna reverse down. So maybe 1430 around these areas. Where is it? Okay, around 1500 satoshis. We can fib and see 1430 here. Okay, but if we break around 15, I can imagine us going to these old support levels. So watch out for 1430 area. Yeah. But hopefully we don't break this. We don't break this. If we don't break this, like, we're cool. Otherwise, watch out. It was fun around these areas going long. Otherwise, now be cautious. Oh, it looks so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at this reversal. I'm talking about the candles. Let me just remove everything. Hide positions, hide drawings, hide all. Okay. What you see? Nice hammer, engulfing bullish candle. We came back, retested these, but we never came down. We didn't even come down here, so it's good. Looks good. But we are at resistance levels. BAT USDT. Is there bearish divergence? Yes. No, sorry. No, there is no bearish divergence. The bullish divergence is playing out on the positive momentum on the MACD right now. We are heading towards bullish like territories on the RSI, but I don't like some candles. We have to like open above this one, but close above it. I mean, sorry, close above it. We have a lot of resistance here around 0.39, 0.4 levels. So if you can't close above it, probability is we go back and retest 0.339, 0.339, something like that, 0.3350, 0.3310, around these areas. Okay, guys, I'm starting to get like stressed out because I have to go do some other things, but there is some noise, so maybe you cannot see some things, but there is a trend line here. You see this green one or light blue, I don't know. Anyways, we broke out of it here. Let me zoom in. We broke out of it right here, okay? But we were holding these trend lines like this resistance so hard. So we came back when we tested it, but look, do you see something important here? We never came back down. And then right there in that area, we get a hammer candle. And you know what it indicates? So, and then confirmation after it. So, but we are at resistance levels now. Look, many indecision candles and stuff. And yes, still, we'll see. But Cardano, basic attention tokens, yeah. It's we break this, see around 0.47. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Bitcoin is still, I guess, like holding on. I'm still like holding to what I said yesterday until I see some type of like strength, which is gonna make me change my mind. I don't know. I don't think the bottom is in yet. We didn't even have a retest. Come on, how can people say the bottom is in if we didn't even have a retest and can see if we're breaking down or holding yet? Like there's nothing. On top of that, we can't even get out of these areas, those critical areas. Like why can't we get out and close above it and hold? We can't even touch 22,000. When was the last time? 16th of June. So we are below very critical areas. Very. People get like I guess excited when it goes to 20,500 from 19,850, but there's really not much excitement going on. Yeah, so we break these levels that we've been holding like for a good while now, and we break this critical level. We are going lower again. To 19,200 levels like is normal, 19,200 levels, and then like to this level here, somewhere around these areas. Test some type of support, and otherwise, I told you, like, it's okay. Whatever is happening here is okay. Like, as long as we don't break 17.6, we break 17.6, then. But a retest is not strange. Just like a bounce happened after all this action. A short relief rally. If you look at the daily, it doesn't even look like a rally. We're gonna zoom in. Okay, in the 4 hourly, you see it was like a short relief rally. Okay, but after so much downside, so it's not strange. So yeah, guys, keep an eye on the key levels when it comes to resistance and support. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe and smash the like and all that. And I want to thank you for all the love, all the views, all the likes, all the subs. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it a lot, especially as a new streamer. I appreciate it even more. Thank you very much. Um, Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Have a nice day.